let's go straight into the results for match day 24. Sorry, I went ahead a little bit. First, we're going to start with Wolves Brentford. That ended 2-0 to Brentford. You predicted that I was going to go 2-1 Wolves, and I predicted a draw, so we both lost there.
Dude, I don't even know how that's possible. The fact that Wolves didn't even get a goal is insane because, the way they've been playing the season is crazy. It's really, I think it was unexpected from them this season, honestly. They beat Chelsea 4-2 the week before. They lost to United 4-3 in the last minute, but they've been scoring goals, dude. The only other game that they haven't scored a goal was in Matchday 21 against Brighton. So the fact that they couldn't even get a goal against Brentford just shows how good Brentford are. But if you look at the table, Brentford are still in the lower side of the table, man. It's just surprising.
Okay. Fulham, next match, going right through these. Fulham got the win against Bournemouth 3-1. You predicted a 2-2 draw, and I had 2-1 Fulham, so I get a win there on that match. Next match, we got Luton against Sheffield. It's 3-1 Sheffield. You picked 2-0 Luton. I picked 3-0 Luton. So again, terrible. And you'll see a theme to these results in our predictions. We did terrible. We did absolutely terrible. We are frauds. We're not. We just had a really bad week. We're on fraud watch right now.
Yes.
So like I said, Sheffield 3-1 against Luton. We both predicted that incorrectly. Next is Forest versus Castle. It's Newcastle 3-2 Newcastle. You predicted a 2-2 draw. I was 1-0 Forest. Again, we both did not predict that correctly.
Is every game with Newcastle going to be an exciting one now?
It seems like it.
What's
happening? They're too good, but they're like Juventus. They're good, but they play like shit.
They're unpredictable, dude. Yeah. They're unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get.
So next is Villa versus United. United got the win 2-1. You predicted 3-1 Villa. I predicted 1-0 Villa. Again, we did not get this one right.
That's just crazy, man. Like the luck that United have with Scott McTominay is insane. I swear, every time they put him on, he'll score a goal. And it's always the same goal, too. I bet you anytime they're losing, they'll bring him on and he'll just score. And it's happened in the past, and it's just annoying, dude.
All I can hear in my head is McTominay.
Oh yeah,
that's all I can hear in my head. Next match, we got Brighton. Spurs winning 2-1. You actually got the score line right, but the opposite results.
Did I?
Yeah, you had 2-1, but for Brighton winning. And then I had a 1-1 draw, which it was for the longest time, and then Spurs got it at the end. So again, we both did not get those correct. Next match, this match just ended like a few hours ago. Chelsea winning 3-1. We both didn't get it right again. We both had Palace winning. You had 3-0. I had 2-0.
You know what? That makes me happy. It makes me happy that Chelsea won.
It makes you happy? It makes you happy. I think that would have made you. I think that would have made you a little bit nervous, considering you're facing them next. And
no,
this is not just one win. Like they've had earlier in the week or last week, they destroyed their opponent in the cup. I can't remember who they played in the cup.
Yeah.
But it was like 4-0. So they're playing really good football.
All right, listen. There's a pattern to Chelsea. Okay. They'll win 2 games, 3 games in a row, and then they'll lose the next one. And right now, they won 2 in a row. One technically, because the other one was in the FA Cup. But they play City next.
We'll see what happens. We have to see what happens. Listen. I feel like you should be more nervous than you're letting on. But anyways,
man, we got the Bruyne back.
Anyways, we're heading into the 3 big matches of the week. First is, speak of the devil, Man City they faced Everton, which they handled business 2-0. Holland with 2 goals scored a brace.
Okay, but we got to talk about it, dude.
I know that's
Because it wasn't that. No, I know, but I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm already getting. All right, this is the thing, right? When I saw the lineup right away, I was kind of salty, dude. I was kind of pissed.
Here we go,
dude. What is Pep's obsession with Alvarez, dude? It got to the point where he dropped De Bruyne. Well, you know what? It got to the point where he put Foden, who scored a hat trick against Brentford, playing in the middle. He dropped Foden and put him as a winger again. Dude, I don't know what Alvarez has done to Pep. I don't know if he has his nudes. I don't know what it is.
bro.
But
what if
I'm
this is
you, man? This guy just keeps getting in the lineup, dude. Watch. I'll tell you something. This man will probably play on Tuesday
he probably will
against yeah,
he
yeah,
probably will.
exactly, dude. Like I don't know what the issue is there, but let me just
How
say,
is
as
this an
soon as De
issue?
Bruyne came,
How is this? You keep
what's he
winning
doing?
games. You're
But
thinking of it the
what's
completely wrong
okay?
way, though. You're thinking of it the completely
Dude,
wrong way.
dude,
You
no.
want your
What
main
happened?
people to play, but the thing is, they are saving their legs. They're not playing the 90 minutes.
For who? They're playing, dude. They're playing They're playing against Copenhagen on Tuesday.
It
tomorrow.
doesn't matter. It
The
doesn't
thing is,
matter.
it does
Everything is
matter.
so congested. Everything is so congested with their scheduling.
Yes.
So they have to rest their players.
But De Bruyne, as soon as he came on, everyone. It's like he just gives confidence to everyone. It's hard to explain, but as soon as he came on, you could just see the team. And it's not that they started playing better. It's just the way they were holding onto the ball, the way they were defending. It was just more, just confidence all around. Everyone just felt more confident. And honestly, that's the thing with De Bruyne. I feel like De Bruyne has brought the confidence back ever since he came back. I mean, if you look at the game against Newcastle, where City won last minute, do you think City would have won if it wasn't for De Bruyne? No, no. I don't even think they would have scored another goal if it wasn't for De Bruyne.
See, this is where you and me differ, because you see City and you see the bad parts of City, whereas I see City, I'm like, no one's gonna fucking touch them. Maybe unless they're playing Liverpool. Unless they're playing Liverpool, no one's gonna touch them. Okay.
But what does Alvarez bring to City right now?
Again, why does that matter? You guys won 2-0.
Yes, it matters because we won 2-0 after De Bruyne came on.
You're trying to be perfect. You want them to be. That's why. That's what this is. Yes.
No, dude. Yes. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being perfect. But why is it that Alvarez should be playing in the middle over Foden at least? At least explain me that, because Alvarez, he shouldn't be playing in the middle. The way Foden's been playing.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Of course.
If Man City wins the league and they win the Champions League, and Alvarez plays and starts in every single game from now until the end of the season, will you care? If you win the league and the Champions League again this year?
Dude, that's a trick question, man.
That is not a trick question. That's an easy yes or no answer question. Your answer should be no, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, your club is still winning everything.
But it doesn't matter, right? But you got to understand, why is okay? Answer me. Why should Alvarez play in the middle over Foden when Foden's been playing better in the middle?
I already gave you an answer. There's multiple answers. It could be Pep trying to rest his players for other games. It could be Pep trying to grow the confidence of his other players, trying to grow the prem. Yeah, but what if he has the fitness? What if it is that he's just straight up performing better in training than everyone else? What if it comes down to that? We wouldn't really know.
You know what? You're right. Maybe because he is getting ahead of Grealish as well. Doku's getting ahead of Grealish, and there have been some rumors with Grealish about him leaving training last week.
I mean,
because he was left out of the lineup.
You gotta think about it, dude. All these players you're questioning are getting older. They're getting older.
De Bruyne. Oh, yeah, you know what? And also, De Bruyne just came back from an injury, so maybe that's it. Maybe
Sure.
Maybe, hopefully that's it. But
And De Bruyne is
now,
somewhat injury prone. Like
okay,
it feels like
but
every season he's injured
but,
for a good part of the season.
but listen, if you're Pep, let me ask you this then: if you're Pep and it's the Champions League final and all your players are fit, because all the players were fit last week, all of them for this match day, would you start Foden or Alvarez in the middle?
My whole thing is, if I were Pep, knowing that who I have in the back line, knowing who I have in goal, um, it doesn't matter who I start because I know their defense is going to give them the best chance
Good.
to win the
Our
game.
defense has been horrible this year.
Not
This
lately.
season, the defense has been horrible.
Not lately.
But
If you think
we'll
about
see
it,
what happens.
let's say if you start Alvarez and it's 0-0 by halftime.
No, you know what? You know what?
It's wait. Let me finish. If it's 0-0 by halftime, I would rather have that super sub KDB come off the bench and change everything. It's just like Juventus and Chiesa.
No,
He started
I think that's
today,
what.
and I think that was part of the reason why they lost. Because
Well, no,
they started Chiesa and they started Weah when they've been
I
coming
think
off the bench. And I feel like if they came off the bench today, they would have had a better shot because their better players would have been on the field later on in the game when everyone was tired. And
no, you're right.
that's what I feel like City is doing.
No, you're right. I think, like I said, I think De Bruyne just gave that confidence when he came onto the pitch. But you know what? Last thing on this game, I want to say the worst player on the pitch wasn't Alvarez. The worst player on the pitch was Nunes, Mateus Nunes. Dude, I have never seen a midfielder play for Manchester City and play this bad. Maybe Calvin Phillips, but this was worse, 100% worse. This guy, man, he can't pass the ball. Well, in this game, other games he's played good. He's just
He can't pass
he's
the
just
ball.
he was just doing too much. He was doing too many things, and they didn't work out. He kept trying to just run through players. It doesn't work like that, man. Sometimes you have to pass the ball. That's something he has to learn at Manchester City, man. Is that it's not about what you can do, but it's about how you can help the team. You know, um, those little passes, that extra pass. You don't just run through all the players. Look at Grealish at Aston Villa. He was running through players and scoring goals, but now at City, he's more hold the ball, get a foul, and that's basically it. But Nunes here was just horrible that day, man. Horrible.
I mean, he's still young. You can say he's a little bit green still. This being the biggest club he's ever been on, playing alongside like world class players. I feel like that he'll grow into his role again. I think it was one of those things where like Pep just wants to rotate his squad so that way they can get some confidence in their younger players, and I think that will help them out in the long run because when it comes to those big moments, like say if someone goes down with injury or someone's unavailable with like too many yellow cards or whatever, I feel like that will help them out in the long run in the big moments. And that's pretty much the last thing I have to say about Man City.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's
Ready to move on?
the next one.
Next match, Liverpool against Burnley. They handled business. It's 3-1 for Liverpool.
You know what?
You said it was 4-0 Liverpool. I said it was 3-3 draw. So you got the win on this one.
You know what? I think I'm very disappointed with Burnley. With Company. Well, no, sorry. It's not even Company's fault. I think it's the players he has. Man, they just can't do what he wants them to do. I don't know, it's very frustrating. Every time I see Burnley play, it's just frustrating because last season, the way they won the championship with 100 points, you would think they'd be somewhere in the middle this season, but they just can't defend, man. They just can't defend at all. Those goals, especially the second goal, Burnley were crying to the ref that there was a foul leading up to the goal, but in my opinion, that wasn't a foul.
My thing
I don't know if you
with
saw it. I don't know if you saw it.
no, I wasn't watching this match at all. What you call it? The one thing that I want to say about Burnley is like they're almost kind of like in that purgatory of teams that are doomed to just go up and go down, go up and go down, go up and go down. Like Norwich. You remember how like Norwich over the past like 10 years, they've
Oh
been
yeah,
up and down every other season. It's like they're the same in the same boat. So I mean,
right.
if they can survive this season, which I don't know where they are on the table. Let me
They're currently 19th. They are, oh yeah, they're definitely getting relegated, man. They're they're 7 points behind. Oh no, sorry, 6 points behind Everton.
yeah. No, you're right. Seven behind.
Yeah,
Well,
they're,
seven behind Luton.
so- yeah, they're definitely getting relegated.
I don't. I mean, there's still time. There's still time. Who knows? They can go on a
Listen,
run. Don't think so, but I mean, again, like I said,
it's
that they're
it's the goals that they're conceding, man. It's too easy to score against Burnley.
maybe
And
they
the thing
just don't
is,
have Premier
here's the
League
thing.
talent.
But no, no, no. The thing is, it's not even the defense's fault, like entirely their fault, right? Because I believe their strikers Fofana. Let me see, Fofana, because he missed two one-on-ones against Allison, and mind you, he missed those two before Liverpool scored the third goal. So if he had scored, the game would have been tied, and who knows what would have happened then. But yeah, he was just again, it's like they just can't do anything the company's telling you. It's not his fault that they can't score. The guy had two one-on-ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just annoying, man. I hate seeing Burnley play. Every time I see it, it's just annoying.
For a man that supports City, you get annoyed with other fucking teams. It's fucking
Dude,
insane
because it's
how you get
because
annoyed with
I
other
hate
teams and how they
dude,
play.
I hate I hate how shitty they are when it comes to defending, man. Especially for the striker to miss two one-on-ones. It's just dude.
All
Oh,
right,
you know
listen.
what?
This
It
is
makes
a
it worse.
perfect
It's against
segue.
Liverpool.
It's the perfect segue. Speaking of shitty defending, we'll go to our last match of the weekend. It's Arsenal West Ham, where Arsenal absolutely mollywopped West Ham 6-0. We both had West Ham winning, so we didn't get this fucking one right.
I swear we jinxed. We jinxed
Yeah,
this
we really
weekend's
did. We
result.
really did. We really did. Hopefully next week it will be better. But do you want to talk about this game at all? Because I feel like there's nothing to be said. West Ham is just in shambles. Like, what happened?
No.
They started out the season so well,
Dude,
and like, what happened?
what happened? Well, I think they're running out of steam. No, it's complete bullshit, dude. The way they played that day was uh, like the first goal was what a set piece. I think first like two goals were set pieces. But my thing is, okay, mind you, I went shopping yesterday during the first half. So before I left the house, it was still 0-0. It was I think it was minute 30 because I remember right when they scored the first goal, that's when I left the house. I got to Market Basket and I opened up my phone to see it's 4-0. How do you concede four goals? They conceded four goals in 10 minutes, man.
That's crazy. I didn't see
Four
that one
goals.
coming. I mean, if you told me that Arsenal won, I'd be like, okay, expected.
Dude,
But
that's pathetic,
six
man. That's
nil,
pathetic.
yeah, that's like at that
That's
point, like
pathetic.
you lost the locker room,
And,
bro.
the thing is, I can't even say if Arsenal were good or if West Ham were just shit. You know what I mean? Like I just can't. I can't tell you
I no,
because
you
it
could tell them it's Arsenal, it's West Ham being shit. It's not Arsenal being
no
good
because
because I feel
no
like you
because
can
it's
put
happened in
any
the
team,
past. It's happened in the past.
you could put United up against West Ham and they still probably win 4-0 with the way they played.
So you think? So you think it's just West Ham being shit?
It's just West Ham being shit. And it's not like they don't have good
That's
player. I think it's time for a coaching change. I think it's time
yeah.
for a coaching change. Like
I
West
think
Ham,
Moyes
I
took him
mean,
as far
last year they won what the
the
Europa
Conference League. The Conference League.
Conference League, maybe.
The yeah, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Conference
yeah, yeah,
League.
yeah, yeah. No, didn't they win the European title? Europa?
Yeah, that is the European title.
Yeah, the Europa.
It's the Champions League, Europa League, and then the Conference League.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Um,
Conference League. This guy.
I still don't know what the fuck you're saying, but okay, whatever. But like, like they're still not that bad of a squad. It's just I don't know. They have no leaders. Declan Rice leaving was probably like their last
No,
leader.
well, thing is, they already beat Arsenal twice this season. That's the thing. That's why I was so surprised
Yeah, early
to
in
see
the
them losing
season,
6-0.
because
Yeah, I know.
everything was well. They're still on a high from winning the title, winning a cup. Um, but now it clearly isn't the case,
Right.
and they're staring down the barrel right now. They're lucky that they got off to a hot start because the way they're playing, they should be relegated, and they're going to be lucky not to be relegated because of their hot start. You know,
Well, we'll see, we'll see what happens with West Ham. It's
like
just
you
disappointing.
lose to fucking Sheffield.
I know. I know. No, but like I said at the beginning, this weekend was good
No,
because City
they drew against
got the
Sheffield. My
win.
bad. Sorry.
I was saying this weekend was good just because Manchester City won, but it just pisses me off at how like these teams are just basically they just show up against these other teams like Everton against us. Like they sat back the whole game. They were time wasting, and then you got these other teams who were just giving away the goals for Liverpool and Arsenal to score. It's
I don't.
fucking annoying, man.
But here's the thing: I don't understand why you're still mad at Everton because Everton conceded early in the second half, dude. They conceded early in the
And
second half.
listen, listen,
So I mean, like you were
it's
ahead for the majority of the game.
it's the time wasting, man. Well, no, it was minute
Mm-hmm.
70, I think. Minute 70. 70 first goal went in.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's in the
you're right.
past, dude.
You're right.
It's in
You're
the
right.
past. In the
Um,
past. All that matters is that we won.
true. True. That's all that matters.